We want to talk about the importance of growing crops and growing plants.
I feel like it's more than that. I feel like it's like reconciling the life that we idealistically wanted with kids versus the
Yeah,
life that we currently have with kids, right? Or
yeah,
with one kid, I say kids,
yeah.
one kid. But it's like you have all these ideas of, okay, this is gonna take a turn from what our current topic is.
I already have things I want to say just based off that, but I also don't want to ramble, so
No, I'll ramble.
I'll let
No,
you go.
but no, I was just gonna say, I feel like you have this idea of how you're gonna raise your kids, or
Yeah,
like all the things that you want to do when you have kids, and then you have a kid, and then you fuck around and find out because it
yeah,
ain't like that.
yeah. Things are not the way you always
Like,
expect them to go. So
yeah, that's the thing. It's funny because I remember talking to one of my friends about this recently too,
yeah.
and she's like, "Man, we didn't want our kid to watch TV, but that means we can't watch TV." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's been a thing for us too. Is screen time."
Yeah, they do everything you want to do. It's
Yeah.
And we're gonna get back to the crop topic in a second, but like it's just
Or we're not. I don't know. We'll see.
no, because like for example, our son, right? We don't want him to have screen time, but then we're almost always on our phones, and so he's like, well, if you guys are on your phones, it must be a good thing. I feel like that's how it goes in his brain. So he
Or
always,
I don't even think it's a good thing. I think he's just like, I want to do what you do.
yeah, I want to do it exactly. I want to do what you're doing.
I don't think it's even just being on our, well, yes, it's us being on our devices, but I'm saying like, what I think the thing that we didn't realize before was TV. Like, we can't watch TV.
Yeah.
But I think we've now, see, again, it changes once you have kids. Because I think we've changed it to now, like, okay, if the family room TV is on, like, that's fine. He can watch the TV here and there. That's cool. But what we're not going to do is give him his own devices at this point. Like, but it's evolved. Because before we were hardlined. No screens, no screens till 3. And I'm like, that's great. Sounds good in a freaking social media video, but it
it's not always practical in real life.
You also need to unwind sometimes when you're a parent, and it's like trying to watch a show.
When you're working freaking crazy shift, crazy hours, so you want to come back home and.
Granted, at that time he's at least asleep. Like once he's asleep, that's when we actually get to relax and like doom scroll or watch TV or not or do whatever we want to do. But
and I've told you this before. I'm not gonna lie. It's just one of those situations where you're dealing with the kid all day. The small time, like when he's eating, for example, I want to take that time to watch TV because this is my free time. Because he's in the chair and he's like not bugging you. So it becomes, you want to take time for yourself becomes, bad habits for him. I think we should save this conversation for the next topic.
That leads us to another.
That would be in our next video conversation. Let's get back to the crops.
We never got to the crops.
I know. We kind of went off topic there for a second. But this video is about growing crops and healthy eating or whatnot. So, right?
No, I think it's just something like, okay, for me, I feel like something that I've always wanted to do. Which I didn't own a house prior to us being together, right? We bought a house, our first house that we lived in together. We both had properties before. I guess I lived in it, but it was a condo and I didn't have land. So I think like something that we've always wanted to do, or at least I've always wanted to do, it sounds like you too, before you met me. But like I've always wanted to have like wherever I lived, a house, land, whatever, where I could actually grow fruits and vegetables and crops and like, I don't want to say live off the land. Like, yes, that's the ideal, but like realistically, I still have to go to the grocery store or anything like that. But it's nice to have at least some fruit trees and stuff. Like, I want our kid to be able to go outside and pick a freaking berry and eat the berries and play and do whatever. You know what I'm saying? So stuff like that. Plus, I think it gets them to learn a little bit more about healthy eating, and I don't think they'll understand it now, but I think as they get older in retrospect, they'll understand it.
It'll click down the line.
There's like things that, there's always things that you think your parents did well and you think that you would do differently than your parents did, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like one thing, at least growing up Indian, I think one of the things is like, my mom always cooked. Like, we did not eat out. We ate out maybe once a week, and that was if once a week.
Yeah.
Or like every other week, or like, but it was one time, and that was it. Other than that, she's cooking. right? And even then, like my mom grew a lot of stuff too.
Yeah.
They always had a little vegetable garden, and that was in Michigan, so it was cold. So, but low key, Michigan grows more stuff than they actually grow down here. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, probably, but not like I feel like Florida and California, the growth.
But it's just different stuff that grows.
Yeah, like they grow more tropical, so it makes sense though if you think about it. So.
But anyway, another thing, and this just like all ties in with the growing stuff on our own. I think growing up, there was only certain times you could get certain fruits and certain vegetables, right? So you then understand growing seasons, and also whatever foods grow on the land, on your like native land at that time of year, is what's supposed to feed your body, because that's what you need during that time of year, right? But then the older we got, the more everything became available, the more everything was either grown in a greenhouse or shipped or whatever they do, right? So I think that's another thing that you can teach him, that he can understand when he gets older, is like, hey, everything doesn't grow year round. You know, in summer we eat more fruits that are watery so we can stay hydrated, and we need more sugar because we're more active, versus in winter, that's when, you know, usually it's like potatoes and squash and heartier stuff. So I don't know. But
I will go back to what you said though.
I went on a rant.
No, it's okay. I think I told you this because my grandma, she had my grandparents on the farmland. Yeah. So I grew up like growing stuff, and you know, back home, just like you said, there's growing seasons, right? And we have our winter too. I know it's not like snow and cold, but we have a winter where everything dries up and there's no water. The well dries up. It doesn't rain for like months, so you can't grow crops then like that. So you have to grow everything in the spring and the summer and save it for the winter. But yeah, growing up, we grew stuff, and mainly corn and yams. And I feel like that's a very foreign thing. It's like freaking starch and carbs just all day long, and chicken or whatever.
But it's still like fresh.
Yeah,
healthy,
it's still fresh.
Unprocessed.
None of that pesticide stuff. Everything is grown fresh. And man, I tell you, man, I don't remember. It's been so long now. It's been over 20 years now. But whenever we travel to like tropical places, your body always feels different because you feel like you're eating healthy. I don't know what it is. Or maybe it's a psychological thing. I don't know. But you just feel like you just feel more nourished, and you feel like you're eating healthier. And also to the whole cooking thing. And same thing with me. My grandma always cooked. It's not till even when I lived here with my mom, she cooked most of the time. We rarely ate out. It's when you become an adult and you know bills. Life responsibility, don't have time, but we still cook, you know, compared to most people.
I think we eat at home. Well, there was a stretch there, I'm not gonna lie. When I was pregnant, I feel like, I don't know, I could cook and then I would hate my food. I don't know other people are like this,
enjoy what you
but I could not eat my food. I just did not like my own cooking. So I think we started eating out a bunch when I was pregnant.
Yeah.
And that like up until that point, I don't think I ate out that much in my life. The most I've ever eaten out in my entire life was when I was pregnant.
Yeah.
And then, you know, that kind of continued after you just give birth and you're postpartum, and we're both spread thin because of the baby, and so I think that was like the toughest stretch, and now we're, I think, back to like where we're cooking more. I don't think we're as organized about it as before, but I don't think anything about our lives is as organized as before. Nothing
about having a kid is organized, and they create kind of a side thing, right? Remember when your friend was like, "Oh, your house looks so clean, and wait till you have a kid, everything's gonna be."
No, she was like, "I can't wait till you have a kid. I want to see this place."
Because we're both pretty clean people.
We're kind of neat freaks.
Yeah, we need free. So we would before we go to bed, I make sure I fold everything. Everything's put in place. Because I like to wake up and come to a nice, put together, neat area. But now it's like
there's just shit everywhere. So.
Yeah, there's stuff everywhere. Some nights I will put things away. Some nights I'm just so tired. I'm like, look, man, I'm gonna let this slide till tomorrow. So
yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of adjusting when you're a kid. But I don't even think you think of it as adjusting. I think at first you're frustrated, and then eventually you just stop caring about certain things.
You do.
You're just like, this is my reality. I don't care anymore. But like if in retrospect look back at it, you're like, dang, I really changed a lot of things. So
this is true. Like for like him eating stuff and just rubbing his hands everywhere.
Or like the crumbs. When I tell you, I would like to vacuum every day I'm not working, I vacuum. I don't know if you've noticed it. Maybe not every day, but like at least the next day after, I'm like must clean. I vacuum this morning because I'm just like the crumbs.
You can already feel it. You can already feel it getting dirtier.
Well, and every time I vacuum, there's shit in the vacuum, and I'm like, damn. But it's because he walks around eating stuff, and I'm like, that's not our goal. We have him sit at the little high chair, but even then, like. Sometimes you give him snacks.
That's what babies do.
That's just what it is.
Yeah.
So, and even from the high chair, he throws half his stuff, so you got to clean that up too, anyway.
Yeah. But no, to the growing crops thing, we have a decent amount of land, so we started growing stuff. Last growing season, we didn't really grow things for a full season, but it was like a partial grow because. Like I grew watermelon and sugarcane, but
the watermelon turned out great.
Yeah, the watermelon came out great.
The sugarcane wasn't bad either. It was just not enough time.
But here's the crazy thing about that though. I started some watermelon on the plant bed early, like around April.
I don't think you started at the right time though. I think you started late.
I did. Hear me out. I started the one on the plant bed early, like late April, I believe, early May. Right? Okay. That one was growing, and then we went to Jamaica.
Oh,
and I got the watermelon seeds from Jamaica.
Yeah, and then you planted those late.
I planted those late in July. Those end up doing way better than the ones that I grew starting the plant bed because I had transferred the plant bed to the ground.
I also think that made a difference, the plant bed versus
the ground. Like when it's crazy, you grow things in the ground and it just took off. And then the sugar cane is just, this is not an area to grow sugar cane by, it's one of my favorite.
Can grow here. It's just a seasonal thing. It's not like if you're in a tropical climate, it's gonna grow year round, right?
Yeah.
But here it's not gonna. It can grow here. I think its growing season is short enough that like it can.
Yeah, but the one I grew, they grew, but they didn't harvest.
I think, were those planted late too? Because remember you got those from Jamaica as well.
Same thing.
Just kidding. We didn't get them from Jamaica.
Stupid. I already said the guy that was. But no. Seriously,
we didn't bring seeds from overseas.
But here's the thing though, the ones all the way in the back were from the ones I got from the Indian store. I planted those early. The ones I put in the plant bed on the ground, those are the ones that came from.
But the ones that came from there are probably fresher than whatever you got shipped from the store.
Those didn't do well though, which is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of disappointing.
You still have some the ones in the ground are gonna survive.
Yeah, I think they'll come back. Yeah. But yeah, we're growing stuff. Now, this is gonna be an official, first summer where we have things planned and we're gonna grow. From the planting
the right times
to the end. Because last year we had a kid, so it was like
I don't even think it was just the kid. Like think we
yes it was.
Well, it was the kid. That's what I'm saying. Like it's gonna take time to create what we just described, right? Like a yard where there's just fruit that grows fresh and vegetables that grow fresh. Like we've only been here. It hasn't been 2 years that we've been here. It's been a year and a half, a little over a year and a half.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we moved while I was pregnant, and it was.
Oh, you're right. We bought this 04, right? I mean,
04. Yeah, I wish it would have been way cheaper.
Yeah, I know, right? 2024 is when we got this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
So we've only been here like a year and a half, so like it's gonna take time to do that. We've done a lot so far. We've changed the yard a lot, but so we have. Okay, let's tell you what we have. We have 4 blueberry bushes that we planted in the front.
Yeah.
We have a fig.
Mm-hmm. That's doing very well.
2 apple trees. Those are grown from seed. Yeah, that was all you.
Yeah, we grew the apple plants from seed.
So we don't actually know what type of apple they're going to be because when you grow it from seed, you don't the fruit isn't necessarily like the fruit of the mother.
Yeah.
Or of this where the seed came from, I guess. So
It's just like us.
It's going to be a surprise.
It's just like our child, right?
Yeah.
He looks like me, doesn't look like you.
Okay.
So the seed doesn't fall too far from the tree.
But I did all the work anyways.
It's okay. But here's the thing. Hold on. Think about it this way. You have a job, right? You're making all this money for somebody.
This is ridiculous. I don't know. Anyways.
You doing all the work, baby.
We have 4 blueberry bushes. We've got a fig tree. We've got 2 apples that you grew from seed.
Yeah.
What else do we have in the front? We have some lilies, but that's not like what fruiting. We just bought a peach tree that we're gonna plant in the front. Yeah. We just have to like redo this retaining wall.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that ourselves.
Yeah, most things we do ourselves.
We do almost everything in the house ourselves. The only thing we didn't do ourselves.
Windows. Yeah,
windows on the roof. That's it. I swear I could have done those windows.
I think you could have done the roof too, to be honest with you. It's just steep.
Yeah, it's very steep. Yeah.
Could have done it.
I wanted to.
That part of it's not steep. We had a little baby. Anyways, I couldn't afford you falling off the dang roof at that point.
I got life insurance. You'd be fine.
All right, let's finish the plant thing. Okay, what else do we have in the back?
If I die, bury me inside the ground. All I want for my birthday.
Okay, anyway. Well, we just planted blackberry bushes in the back. Mulberry dwarf tree.
Yeah, dwarf.
It's gonna spread.
Hopefully not.
It will. We didn't even need to buy that, to be fair. We could have just grabbed it from the side of the road. You know they're everywhere. Anyways, that's another topic for another time. But 2 cherry trees.
Yeah.
I think that's it where we're at, right? No, we just planted the pomegranate in the front too.
Yeah, we
got a pomegranate. I didn't know that pomegranate could grow here until one of my coworkers told me, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna grow all the pomegranate. Anyways, so.
Yeah, instead of paying $10 for 2 things of pomegranate in the store, that's insane.
Yeah, I low-key spent less on the plant than you would for like a box of pomegranates at Costco. So. But I mean, it's gonna take years. This is the thing. The payoff with this is gonna be like 5 to 10 years down the line. Maybe not 5.
It's perfect though, because at that time he's gonna be between 7 and that's the age.
Not even he's 1, so he'll be like 5, 6. Well, yeah, it depends. Some of this stuff will fruit sooner. Like all the berries, I think are gonna be way sooner.
The apples take around 6 to 7 years.
Apples will be a minute. But they've already been there for a year. Technically.
So that's perfect for him because he's gonna be at that age where he's climbing trees and breaking.
Climbing shit.
Yeah, but he's still very young though. So it's gonna
he said 2. He's not 2 yet. He's 1.
I know. he just turned 1. So it's perfect. It's gonna be right in time for him to go wild. But yeah, we're planting a bunch of stuff. The sugarcane should come back. Hopefully, we'll see. And then we have the plant beds where you planted the peas, carrots.
Yeah, the plant beds are kind of like transient though, right? Like we plant something, you grow it, you pick it, you do it again, you do it again, you do it again. Yeah. So far, I think we've done carrots, sweet potatoes, beets.
Yeah.
Like the things that worked.
Yeah.
We did the peas. What are they? Sweet peas or
sweet peas,
whatever they're called. Anyway, we didn't get a whole lot of crop from those though. I will say the plant beds didn't work, or my fall plant bed didn't work all that great. I don't know that I planted it at the right time.
Yeah, I think we kind of late.
We replanted some stuff now for like the spring summer season. So we'll see how that goes. And I guess we'll keep you posted. But I guess the whole point of what we're saying is like we wanted to grow stuff to build this
oasis,
really? Like build it hits on 2 things, right? It hits on us being self-sufficient to some degree, because like I said, we still go to the grocery store. We're not self-sufficient, and we're not gonna be. Let's be real.
Yeah, we don't have enough land to.
Also, and or time, like we have jobs and lives and whatever. So, the baby's awake, and then I think the other key point is like food quality. Like we've talked about this before, where we want to move out of country, and I've always said one of my biggest reasons for wanting to move is like somewhere else is cool, great, whatever. Like everywhere is great, not everywhere. Most places are great when you're making an American dollar income, right? Yeah. But like, if you're making income in whatever place you're moving, it's not as enjoyable, as great, you know? Yeah. But regardless, food quality, like other places you can find fresh fruit trees and things growing in nature, right?
I'm gonna go grab the kid. To kind of piggyback up there and kind of round things up. Yeah, I agree. You wanna? Oh, yeah. This is who we're doing all this for. He's
I think we're doing it for us
He's a
too.
little character. Yeah. He just woke up, so that mind is crazy. Look. Yeah. It's nice. It's also rewarding though, because you put all the time and effort into growing things. Like last year when we grew the watermelon and we harvested it, it was nice to just we grew this.
Yeah.
And you get to enjoy.
It's like
it's almost like the fruits of your labor, right? That you reap what you sow, kind of in that sense, right?
It's like a sense of pride.
Sense of pride, sense of we did this, and it was like watermelon with seeds, so it was enjoyable. But all in all, we just want to plant stuff, have a healthier lifestyle. That's kind of what this is centered around, and we want him to learn, difference between, what's right to eat when and what's not. So you don't just, because when you go in the store and you see fruits that are not even in season.
Yeah.
Like, is that good for you? We don't know. We're not food scientists.
It's definitely not optimal for you.
Yeah. But anyways, next topic we're gonna be talking about good habits.
Are we?
Yeah.
Oh.
So stay tuned for that.
Somebody's trying to get that cup, so you better. Actually, he can get it. It's just nothing. What did you just say?
What?
He said S-H-I-T.
Oh yeah, he's copying.
And I feel like he knows when I spell it because when I spell it, he'll repeat it.
Yeah.
Anyways. Yeah, you.
Anything else?
No, I don't think so.
All right. Well, stay tuned for
Wait,
the next. Stay tuned for the next topic. Peace out.
Amari thinks it's funny.
Amari.
You don't need to put your hand in there.
Amari, handshake.
Hey, Bubba. Oh. Yeah.